Edith, lovely to meet you. Thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us. So, the Rising Star nominations this morning. Can you talk us through the nominees and why these 5 people?
So we've got Awkwafina, first of all, and what we kind of tend to do is there's a film, a kind of predominant film that is the film that's associated with their performance, but then they also have secondary stuff. Awkwafina is someone who's really shown kind of diversity of talent from Farewell to something like the Oceans film. Someone I think that particularly with this new film really sort of shown her potential as an actor and what she can do, so that's very exciting. Jack is, I just think, a huge talent who I'm really excited for. I can't wait. I'm constantly really excited about what he's doing next. And I think, again, the diversity of what he can do as an actor. He won the Scottish BAFTA last year for a little Scottish film called Calibre, which was a really intense drama. And then he does something like Fighting With My Family, which is this brilliant, funny comedy. So again, with that diversity. Caitlin blew me away with Booksmart. What a great film. Olivia did a great job with that. And her and Beanie were just this wonderful kind of double act. And it was kind of weird. We had a discussion actually in the jury about whether we could have them in there together as a duo. But that kind of felt like it wasn't quite the right thing to do. But I think they both kind of deserve to be up there, really. Kelvin Waves has just blown me away this year, that film, and I wasn't really aware of his work really up until that film, which kind of, and I think that's the thing with the Rising Star, is that someone can kind of like really stand out from a film, and that performance makes you to really take notice of them as well as the film, and for me that's what he did. And then Michael was just like, who is this guy? And so, yeah, I'm so proud of the list. I think it's extraordinary.
And what is the importance of this award? Not least just for them to be nominated, but of course also to win. How is it? Can it like shine a light on people who might not have picked it otherwise?
Yeah, exactly. And for me, Michael's a really good example of that. A lot of, and some of the names in this obviously been in big films that people will know who they are. Awkwafina just won the Golden Globe last night as well. So for really shining a light on those kind of smaller talents, it's about the performances really standing out and resonating with us as jurors, and that's what happened this time. And it's really nice because it not only draws attention to the performance but the films. So the idea that people might go and see his little film, it'll be great. More people see Waves. That's always a kind of bonus on top of it as well. So watch the films and then vote.
What do you make of the Golden Globes announcements, in terms of what that sort of sets the tone for the award season? Some amazing wins, especially for British talent, but then also some big gaps, like no female directors nominated.
Yeah, I know, and I think that, I think that's something that, I think the award shows take a lot of flack for that, whereas I think the conversation needs to start with the production companies in terms of more women being given those roles. It's not down to BAFTA, the Golden Globes or the Oscars to give those women those jobs. It's about the production companies when they're hiring for those films to give more women those jobs. So the conversation needs to start with them. But this year's been, Greta and Alma as well. Honey Boy is one of my favourite films of the year as well, which is great. And so we've got the actual, the rest of the nominees coming tomorrow, and I really hope to see some females in there, particularly Greta for Little Women.
And how do you see the health of the film industry going into a new decade, and particularly the British film industry?
I think it's really exciting. I mean, look at Sam Mendes winning for 1917 last night, a British film made by British crew in the UK, British talent. That's brilliant. That's so great on a worldwide stage, and the Hollywood Foreign Press voting for that as best film, best director. So that's a great sign. And it's interesting as well because that's quite an old-fashioned type of film, and for that to resonate, I think is really important. And so I think that it's great, it's healthy, but it's a conversation and something that constantly needs to be addressed. So I think we can't take anything for granted. We have to constantly keep pushing boundaries, we have to keep having those conversations, and we have to keep making sure that we're giving the right people enough of those opportunities.
And what are you looking forward to most in 2020? I hear you're moving to the Cotswolds?
I have moved already. A lot, actually. I've got a new show for BBC4 that I'm doing, a film show, which is really exciting. It's going to be a really exciting year. But my first thing is 2nd of February. Can't wait. Doing the red carpet again with Dermot, and it's just one of my favourite nights of the year. So yeah, can't wait. Really excited.
Amazing, lovely. Thanks. Thank you too. Thanks a lot.